Does the smallest dual-channel dashcam actually outperform larger and more expensive competitors? It's a bold claim, but that's exactly the question surrounding the Vantrue S1 Pro Max. Instead of focusing on size alone, Vantrue has packed this compact device with high-resolution recording, intelligent features, and a clean, low-profile design built for everyday use. On paper, it sounds like an ideal combination, but real-world performance is what truly matters. So, in this review, we'll test its design, video quality, features, usability, and overall value to find out whether this miniature dashcam is truly worth the hype. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's begin. Let's unbox it first. Well, the first impression was pretty solid. Everything was packed neatly, as you can see. Inside, we found the dash cam itself with the GPS mount, here the power cable, rear camera with its extension cable, and the usual accessories needed. Basically, Vantrue includes almost everything you'll need for a standard installation right out of the box. We also noticed that attaching the GPS mount to the camera was straightforward, and inserting the memory card didn't require any extra effort. Before even powering it on, the camera already felt compact and quite premium in hand. In our case, that immediately made us curious about the whole smallest two-channel dashcam claim. Although we'd save the final judgment for later, our first impression definitely leaned in that direction. Okay, now let's get it installed and see how everything comes together. We first attached the GPS mount to the camera, inserted the memory card, connected the power cable, and powered it on. Right away, the dashcam walked us through the first-time setup. We simply selected our language, chose the correct time zone, and confirmed the default settings. We found it pretty helpful that the light frequency adjusts automatically based on the region selected, although if you're traveling to another country, you'll need to change it manually. Next, we connected the rear camera extension cable, and within seconds, the split-screen view showed both front and rear cameras working perfectly. Switching between different camera views was just a button press away, which made checking everything really simple. In our case, we also liked that Vantrue gives you two installation options. You can use the included cigarette lighter adapter for quick installation, or install the optional hardwiring kit if you want parking mode to stay active after shutting off the engine. After that, we explored the settings menu, where we found recording options, AI features, system settings, voice control, app connectivity, and parking mode neatly organized and surprisingly easy to navigate. So, the first thing we noticed after mounting this S1 Pro Max was just how compact it looks on the windshield. Honestly, it barely takes up any space. While there are other compact dashcams on the market, we found that the S1 Pro Max is definitely among the smallest two-channel 4K options we've used. That smaller footprint also means it stays out of the driver's line of sight much better during everyday driving. And the camera itself feels sturdy instead of lightweight or hollow, and every button has a reassuring click. This GPS mount locks securely in place, while the ports for power and the rear camera cable feel solid enough. We also liked that the screen is easy to read when adjusting settings, yet doesn't dominate the design. After getting everything set up, the next thing we wanted to try was Vantrue's AI driving assistance. And honestly, this is where the S1 Pro Max starts separating itself from many regular dashcams. Once we completed the initial calibration, the front ADAS features became available. During our testing, we saw alerts for forward collision warnings, lane departure, forward vehicle start, virtual bumper warnings, and even pedestrian detection. We liked that every alert comes with both a voice prompt and an on-screen icon, making it easy to notice without constantly looking at the display.
Pedestrian detected.
The rear camera also adds blind spot detection, including lane change assist and rear collision warnings, which felt useful in busy traffic. If you buy the optional interior DMS camera, you can even enable driver monitoring features like fatigue detection, distraction alerts, smoking detection, phone use detection, and driver anomaly warnings. One thing we found, though, is that you can't use the interior camera and rear simultaneously, since they share the same expansion port. It's understandable from a hardware standpoint, but having both active together would have made this system even more complete. Well, now AI means little if the footage isn't impressive. So talk about the video quality. When we reviewed the recorded clips, it became pretty clear why Vantrue highlights the camera's imaging capabilities. It records in true 4K Ultra HD on both the front and rear cameras using dual Sony Starvis 2 image sensors, and that combination delivers plenty of detail. During the day, colors looked natural, road signs were easy to read, and the overall footage stayed sharp across the frame. At night, we found that the Starvis 2 sensors helped maintain good brightness while keeping noise under control, so vehicles and surrounding roads remained surprisingly clear. We also experimented with the Plate Pix mode, which is designed to improve license plate readability. It definitely made plates easier to identify, although we noticed the overall image becomes a bit darker when this mode is enabled. Thankfully, you can simply switch it on only when plate capture is your priority. Overall, we were impressed with the image quality, especially considering the camera's compact size. So, is it the smallest 2-channel dashcam? We'd say it's certainly one of the smallest premium dual-channel 4K dashcams we've tested, even if there may be a few niche competitors with similar dimensions. Well, we're not saying it's the best among all small dashcams because there are a few trade-offs. For example, parking mode requires the optional hardwiring kit, and you'll have to choose between using rear BSD or the optional DMS camera since both can't work at the same time. Still, neither of those felt like deal breakers during our testing. So, if you're looking for a compact, feature-packed, and future-ready dual-channel dashcam, we definitely recommend checking out the Vantrue S1 Pro Max. Alright, that was our look at the Vantrue S1 Pro Max. Thanks for watching, and as always, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to share it with someone who might be looking for their next dashcam.